Alright, welcome back to the shop. So I'm doing a video today on this Growler, ITV-110. This truck was in the shop once before. This was actually the very first one that I had somebody call me and ask me, hey, can I bring my Growler in and you do some work on it? And I've learned a lot on these things since then. So when I went through this one, we did the basics, we got everything running, but there was some stuff that we just hadn't clued into yet on what to do to these or found the parts and how to fix them. So we're really busy here at the shop. I've got 7 or 8 Growlers sitting here waiting to be done. We're mostly done with a batch of them for a big customer. I've got another one from another guy in North Carolina, but Alex had this thing signed up to go to the 4th of July parade, so we were actually waiting to get a couple transmissions rebuilt. So we squeezed this in, put it up on the rack, and we did some more stuff to it. So let me just go and show you guys kind of what we did to it. Right here you can see we changed that upper ball joint. So we actually changed all 4 upper ball joints. The boots were getting ripped on them and they were leaking grease and everything, so we changed those. We changed this left front airbag. Let me see, I'll show you guys the airbag that came off of it. So I hadn't sourced the airbags yet when he was in last time, so this airbag was really bad. It was getting ready to blow out, and now that we get bags, that wasn't a problem. We're able to change it. The other 3 airbags we didn't bother to change because they're in really good shape, and as much as he uses and drives this thing, they'll last forever. So come down here into the footwell. We added a drain right here for the front air tank. That's something that we weren't doing at the beginning. It has a drain on the tank, but we just, it's something as we go along, we learn more and more, right? And our work evolves a little bit on what we do here. Let me pop the hood. You also had an issue with the fan control switch was bad, and this wire was jumped over onto the temp sender wire, so it was actually making the temp gauge not work, and then the electric fans weren't kicking on. So that's a real problem. So I was able to source this switch here for the fans, so now the fans kick on at 180 degrees when they're supposed to. The radiator fan, the tranny fan was kicking on because that one is actually controlled by the tranny computer, so it wasn't as bad as it all seems, but obviously it's still not good to have that fan inoperative. Fortunately, the way he uses this thing, he wasn't getting it warm. It was just idling its way through parades and just running around town just a little bit. But anyways, we got that fixed. And then when we're in here, we did an oil change for him. I think it was about 3 years ago that he was in here, so it was due for an oil change. We put a new filter on it, put some new Dello 400 in there. As small things too. His windshield wipers were stripped down. The blade part here was bad, so we put new wiper blades on it for him. And then we come back around here. By the way, this is the one that was in the video before. You could see this mount that I put on here for him. This is for his Mark 19 grenade launcher. So, all right, then coming down here to the back, you can see the new upper ball joint on the left rear. We also put the new steering lock rams on here. When I was able to source those, I gave him a set, but they're pretty hard to change unless you know how to get in there and do it. So he didn't get those on, so we went ahead and put a new set of those in there. So now his rear steer locks work correctly. You have to have air built up to be able to unlock them. That way the steering can't just accidentally steer somehow when you're on the road. When those locks are down, it's locked, and there's no way for the rear steer to actuate when these locks are down. So we fixed that. We put the new rams in there. And we also took and we purged the nitrogen out of all 4 of the air struts, and we purged all the air out. We purged it about 3 times, and then we charged it up to the 90 psi. Come up here, you can see the left rear, or the right rear ball joint. We changed that. And Scrappy Doo saying hi. Say hi, Scrap. All right, we come around here to the right rear, and we put a air tank drain on the rear air tank for him. And then up here you can see the right front. Got a new upper ball joint there as well. All right, well, this was just a real short video. I just wanted to kind of highlight this one again because it was good to see it come back. And he is going to be in the 2023 Huntington Beach July 4th parade. So if you have a chance to watch that parade, check it out, and you'll be able to see Alex drive to see that parade. So anyways, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and please share the video with somebody who might be interested in this military stuff or the heavy equipment videos that I put out. And thanks for watching.